Good evening and welcome to this virtual St. Patrick's Day celebration at the Embassy of Ireland here in Sierra Leone. Today, March 17, is Ireland's National Day. On St. Patrick's Day, the people of Ireland and friends of Ireland all come together to renew our bonds of friendship and to celebrate with music and dancing and laughter. And although our celebration this evening is a virtual one, we'll also bring you a little later some wonderful Irish music and dance. But first, allow me to say a few words about Ireland and our friendship with the people of Sierra Leone, which is very special to us. Ireland, like Sierra Leone, is a small state. We're a proud member of the United Nations and of the European Union, and a strong supporter of multilateralism, dedicated to making our contribution to the international community. In this regard, Ireland was honoured to be elected to take a seat on the UN Security Council for the period 2021 to 2022. These are difficult times when we're faced with global challenges of peace and security, of climate change, and right now, of a global pandemic. It is a time when solidarity and collaboration, of understanding the needs of all our global community, in particular the most vulnerable, is more important than ever. Ireland believes these challenges are best addressed through cooperation, and we're guided by our values of empathy and partnership, of practical commitment to peacekeeping and peacebuilding, and of independence. We first established diplomatic relations with Sierra Leone in the year 2000. And in 2005, we opened our Development Cooperation Office. Since then, we've expanded considerably in size, and now almost 20 Irish and Sierra Leonean colleagues work side by side to deliver our shared objectives of the realisation of the Sustainable Development Goals, the promotion and protection of human rights, and front and centre of Ireland's cooperation with Sierra Leone, that women and girls are empowered to realise their potential and their rights. The government and people of Ireland are proud of the long-standing cooperation and friendship between our two countries. This cooperation builds on the work of Irish missionaries who first came to Sierra Leone more than 150 years ago and dedicated their lives to supporting and building health and education services. And in the few years since my arrival here in Freetown, I've had the privilege to meet many of the outstanding graduates of the Irish schools here in Sierra Leone, who are working for the development of this beautiful country in politics, in civil society, and in the private sector. Last week, it was my pleasure to inaugurate the Ireland-Sierra Leone Fellowship Alumni Network, which will link past and future fellowship graduates. This network will strengthen even further the bonds of friendship between our two countries and build our community of affinity diaspora, which are an important part of our St. Patrick's Day celebration. And because this evening's celebration is a virtual one, allow me to send a shout out to our friends in Ireland, current fellows, Irish friends of Sierra Leone, and the Sierra Leonean community in Ireland. I'd also like to send very special greetings to the Irish community here in Sierra Leone. Last year, we said goodbye to two of our longest residents, Sister Mary Sweeney and Brother Noel Bradshaw, both of whom have retired to Ireland after a combined service to Sierra Leone of over 100 years. I hope you're well and perhaps celebrating with us here this evening. Gomea cnéh póric lev agus lever jailig an láseo agus gachlá. Gomea ganyart láder sin agibse mar bhí sé aige. I hope that next year we'll be able to come together to celebrate in person, and I look forward to that time very much. I hope that you'll enjoy the short entertainment selection we've chosen for you this evening. But first, it's my honour to introduce An Taoiseach, Micheál Martin, who will extend St. Patrick's Day greetings of his own.
A Card Gael is a Card Galéir. Lá speisialte lá éile pádrig, de gach Gael sa bhaile nó haar lear. St. Patrick's Day is a special day, a day when no matter where in the world we are, we celebrate our heritage and culture. So let me begin by wishing you all a happy St. Patrick's Day, to our 70 million strong diaspora and our many friends across the globe. This has been a difficult year for our Irish community abroad. Many of you have lost loved ones. You have been unable to spend time with family and friends. You have missed Christmas, birthdays, weddings, and sadly, even funerals. I want in particular to acknowledge and thank the many Irish who have helped lead the fight against COVID-19, our dedicated health workers at home, but also the many Irish doctors and nurses, research scientists and public health officials around the world. Many of you have put yourselves and your families at risk so that others might be safe. But now, at last, we can look forward to better days. St. Patrick's Day is our day, but that doesn't mean it is only for us. St. Patrick's Day is an open-hearted invitation to a global expression of community. It's a day that gives us a unique opportunity to speak to the world about who we are and how we can contribute to the well-being of humanity. There is, I believe, an ambition that we all now share, that we will learn from what has happened, and that our responses will reflect both our interconnectedness and our interdependence. Just as the pandemic has brought out the best in us, we can use the same instincts to shape the future, bringing new meaning and values to our lives and to our role in the world. We are Irish, but we are also global citizens. COVID-19 has reminded us that we need global solutions and international cooperation for global challenges, that no nation, large or small, can meet these challenges on their own. St. Patrick's Day is an opportunity for us, this year especially, to express that sense of solidarity. Ireland is an open country, an outward-facing place. Irish people have always sought to make a contribution wherever they have gone. The same wish to serve inspires us now. We will work with partners around the world to overcome the dreadful pandemic and to support economic and social recovery. In doing so, we will work to make sure that nobody, especially the poorest parts of the world, gets left behind. We've taken up a seat on the UN Security Council for the next 2 years, and we will use that position to work for peace and security throughout the world to the very best of our ability. We will continue to reach out a hand of friendship and hopefully, when we can, to welcome people back to Ireland, including those of you that have been unable to visit in recent times. As Irish people down the ages have done, we will try to make a difference every day, no more so than here on our island. As we approach the centenary of the foundation of our state, building on the achievement of the Good Friday Agreement, we will work through our Shared Island initiative to underpin peace and to advance the cause of reconciliation, shaping a better future for all the people. Our history, our culture, our values, and our experience place us in a position to do great good in the world. There is an Irish saying, "Is sca a chéile a bharan nadini." We live in each other's shadow. It speaks to our sense of interdependence, of community and solidarity. Let that be our message on this special day for the global Irish. And so to conclude, we are thinking of you all today as you celebrate throughout the world. We are looking forward to welcoming you all home soon. Until then, ver bua, benacht, agus Céad Míle maithagah go léir.
Míle buíochas sa hísigh as ocht an óráid sin. And now, while we can't celebrate in person this year, this doesn't mean we can't celebrate. So I'm delighted that we now have an opportunity to enjoy some Irish cultural performances. First up, we'd like to share a duet between Lisa Hannigan and the wonderful Irish Sierra Leonean artist Leone, who'll perform Lisa's song Undertow. This performance was recorded during Other Voices Courage and is a powerful performance from two of the finest artists making music in Ireland today. Then we'll have our second performance, which will be a dance by Oric Dowsa entitled Leone Ona Chéile. Enjoy. This is no ordinary dance performance. And finally, we have a new version of an old classic, Clonard, featuring the fantastic Denise Chyla, will perform in a lifetime.
Lisa Hannigan and Loa's voices entwine around one another with bewitching harmonies in the spirit-lifting performance from the National Gallery of Ireland of Lisa's song Undertow.
I wanna swim in your current, carry me out up and away. I wanna float on every word you say. Want to be underneath your weather, every cloud and ray of sun. I wanna float in between everyone, in between everyone. I wanna sit down like a stone. You never lost me, you never broke. I wanna be adrift on your radio. Oh, take me under, take me home in the undertow. I wanna be all of a sudden, every wave and undertow. I wanna float everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere I go. I wanna sit down like a stone. You never lost me, you never broke. I wanna be adrift on your radio. Oh, take me under, take me home. I wanna sit down like a stone. You never lost me, you never broke. I wanna be adrift on your radio. Oh, take me under, take me home. I wanna float down like a stone. I wanna float, never broke. I wanna float your radio. I wanna float, take me home, float.
On a sunny weekend last year, 41 children from Orc Dowsa Dance Club became a choreography and film collective, dancing to the music of the Bothy Band in favourite places near their homes in Leitrim, Sligo, Roscommon, Mayo, Fermanagh, Longford and New York. Together, they have created this shared celebration. Classic and contemporary Irish voices combined for this enchanting performance of Clonet's seminal In a Lifetime, as Moya Brennan duets with Denise Chyla, who reprises the lines sung by Bono on the original.
Thanks to all the artists who provided this evening's wonderful entertainment. Thanks to those of you who joined us here in Sierra Leone, in Ireland, or wherever you are in the world. All that remains now is for me and my colleagues here at the Embassy of Ireland in Sierra Leone to say,
Happy St. Patrick's Day!